Today marks the 35th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act, also known as the ADA. KTVB's Gabriela Lopez joins us with a look at what the legislation has meant for Idahoans. Gabriela?
Jude, the ADA has had a massive impact in society and opened the door to more opportunities for people with disabilities, from the slopes on our sidewalks to accessible workplaces. This landmark civil rights law continues to shape communities here in the Treasure Valley. Before 1990, inclusion and opportunities for people with disabilities were limited.
In 1990, there's pretty widespread discrimination where people with disabilities just didn't have access to the same things that non-disabled people did.
But that soon changed thanks to a bipartisan effort in Congress.
I think what really brought them all together was having those personal experiences of disability discrimination.
And in July 26, 1990, President George H.W. Bush signed the Americans with Disabilities Act into law.
This law really did change the world.
35 years later, the ADA impact is visible everywhere, from wheelchair ramps to accessible parking spaces.
You know, our schools are more inclusive. People with disabilities have access to employment in new ways.
The sloped curbs we see on every street corner are a direct result of ADA requirements, improving sidewalk accessibility nationwide.
When we encounter a curb cut, that's the result of civil rights actions. That's the result of advocacy. And that makes, it easier for everyone to navigate downtown Boise.
For millions of Americans with disabilities, these changes have opened doors to opportunities that previous generations could only dream of.
We work, we travel, we have families.
Diana Willis is a co-founder and board member of the Idaho Access Project, who navigates the world with her guide dog.
We have incredible support in Boise and in Idaho.
She believes it is important to bring awareness and celebrate the accomplishments of the ADA.
To protect the rights that we do have and to never forget the struggles of everyone who fought for the ADA to be passed.
In an effort to continue improving accessibility, now the ADA is focusing on digital accessibility.
Making sure our websites, social media posts, videos are accessible to people with disabilities.
The goal remains the same as it was 35 years ago, breaking down barriers and creating equal opportunities for all.
Kind of created a space where people with disabilities have more chances to participate in kind of everyday stuff like everybody else.
Katie said that although things have turned around, there are still some frustrations here in Idaho, specifically in the winter when people dump snow in accessible parking spaces or in any way that blocks the access to a sidewalk or a ramp, which is why they will continue to help people understand the rights and responsibilities under the ADA.
Yeah, Gabrielle, this is landmark legislation that's had a tremendous impact on our infrastructure, buildings, and businesses. Thanks for the report.